Good morning, and we are glad that we could join you on your walk today and discuss the things of your physical vessel that you are wanting to understand and comprehend. And we are glad for this interaction. We are the High Council. We are coming to discuss your physical vessel because you have asked us for assistance in this way. And some of us are in the feminine and some of us are in the masculine, and some of us have been physical and some of us have not been physical in this collective. So there is a very large, wide variety of perception to be adorned as you come to understand your bodies from the vantage point that we carry. We will say that there are many on the planet that are taking in more energy. They are taking in more crown chakra activation. They are taking in more light than they are outputting. And the way that you output light is through movement and through energy, through creation, which is the grounding of your energetics into this physical realm, or just by the thought in itself. When you are trying to balance out the equilibrium of the body as it ascends into a more crystalline structure, you are going to need to give the light codes that you are receiving the right word we would say is a catalyst, something to activate it and then allow it to merge into this physical form. And so the best ways we will say you can ground your light at this time is to be in your energy work or to be in nature. Movement during both of these grounding cycles is the most beneficial for your physical apparatus. The body also, to make this shift into a more crystalline being, is going to need a higher percentage of muscle mass on the body. And so many are finding themselves being called towards beginning to do movements that add to the muscle, Now this is a very masculine energy, but all who are shifting their bodies will be called into it. We want you to know the bodies of the higher reality. We want you to know the bodies of the higher reality. What do they look like and how do they feel? Can you tune into this now from your consciousness? Can you tune into this energy and begin to download the essence and the sustenance of this, letting it intermingle with your desire and creation here in this reality, and then taking the steps needed to become in these ways? You see, this is very powerful from where we stand. Now, the Pleiadian structure on this council would like to bring forward that the body is a very unique mechanism. The body is very unique in that it needs a lot of adjusting to be in this physical reality, as this physical reality is no longer the garden that was once cultivated for the human existence to be in. This isn't what we created together. This isn't what we created together. So we will say, Crystal, for you in particular, the best thing that you can do is eat your foods that are grounding you. Eat your meat that is grounding you. Continue to fill up the bowls of light food in your vegetables and let it ground you. The other extras, the food products They are not of the reality that you come from, so they will not support your body as you return. And we will say there are mechanisms within these foods, there are creations within these foods that have been created purposefully to make a dependency within the body. Everything from your potato chips to your sodas and candies has been manipulated with a chemical structure that makes the body then dependent on it. And you may not understand why you are craving the thing that you are craving, but the body is craving a man-made material that has been placed into the body's awareness and field, and the body had then had to reorganize itself and readjust itself for the fitting of this chemical byproduct in your food-like products. And then you find yourself having food addiction, having craving, which is food addiction. Many do not want to call the craving a food addiction, but it is. It is your body calling out for something that it doesn't necessarily need. Why do we say that? Well, we say that because the body is a structure of light, which means the body can maintain itself with light. Yes, you will need water because water is a primary mechanism, primary foundation, primary atom of this physical vessel that you reside in. But food was always a medicine. Food was always a medicine. And just like anything else, if you overdo a medicine, it no longer has healing properties. And so when you are encouraged to eat 3 meals a day, when you are encouraged to have 6 small meals a day, when you are encouraged to have many snacks in between to keep your metabolism going, what you are actually receiving is more and more for the body to sort through. So it keeps the energy field of the physical vessel very distracted, not able to heal, not able to rejuvenate, not able to extend its life. Why do you believe that these humans are dying 60, 70, and sometimes if they're lucky, 80 years old? Well, they are dying because they are contaminated. So how can you, as this being of light, shifting her body into the higher realms of creation on earth, how can you ground into this body and allow this body to fully reset? Well, the body needs 2 things mainly to be able to rejuvenate its force field. That is movement. Movement gets the old stagnant energy out and allows the new fresh energies to begin to pour into the body system. And the other thing we would say is energy work, connection, a continual recognizing of who you are in this physical form. You cannot meet your spirit guides and higher self once a week or once a month and expect to understand how to move through these energies that are shifting in every moment, how to move through this ascension that is shifting in every day. We want you to be in the flow of your higher self, not even just once a day, as that is too little. We want you in the realm of your higher self every moment. What if you were going to the store with your best friend? And what if you were going into your self-care routine with your best friend? What kind of questions would you ask when you come up against the oddities? These are the things that we want you to confide in us with and discuss with us. As you continue the interaction of being one with your connection, your body will find its flow very easily because it is not here nor there. When you come into your meditation and find yourself connecting into the body and then going directly back into your real life, that connection within you tends to be here and there. And we are begging for consistency so that the body can continue its healing process into the heightened realms that you are asking to now exist in, you see. This is a very beautiful and powerful body that you are in. And you can reverse your aging, and you can reverse any weight gain, and you can reverse or shift or allow in better anything that you are choosing for this physical body. But you must be present. You must be in the presence of what the body is needing. Your well-being, including your connection to source, as that is what stems all well-being. It is the life force that sustains you. Your well-being is top priority. And we are going to say that if you are dealing with the inconvenience of the padding that the physical vessel is putting on as it is attempting to balance itself out and find harmony in these new energies, while the human collective is not necessarily in awareness of everything that the body needs, not in a understanding of what the body needs to really shift into this higher reality, we will say, stay in your connection. Move your body. Let yourself shift and shift and shift again. And worry not when you are feeling the dip, because we will say in the moments that you are in your connection, you are soaring higher than ever. The humans are coming back into the higher reality now. The humans are coming back into the highest reality now. They just need to remember their joy. They just need to remember their joy. It has been long forgotten. It has been wiped out of your genetic coding. Your ancestors didn't know joy just a few generations ago, so it is more difficult for you to feel it, for you to own it, for you to be one with it. We are going to say do so anyway. We are going to say to do it anyway, to find your joy, to find your bliss, to find your happy place, to find the happiest place you can be in. And continue to practice the beingness of sovereignty and what that means to you here and now. As you continue to practice this, your stability is going to get more powerful, and it will not matter to you what the vibration is of another when they are near you or in your proximity, as you will understand the strength of your connectivity and how well you balance yourself in any energies. And that is how you know you are ready to ascend. That is how you know you are ready to ascend. The body is the last thing on the list. You could not come into the battle of the body unless you had healed the battle of the mind and the battle of the emotions that happens as you are ascending out of the third dimension. As you had pulled away the trauma, as you had pulled away the family stories, you allowed yourself to now move into the places where you can really begin to embody the higher vibrations of who you are. You could hold joy, yes, but it was fleeting and seemed temporary because it was not grounded in the body. You were not grounded in the body. Your traumas and your fears and your heartbreak and the feelings of rejection from your youth made you feel like it was very unsafe in this vessel. So you constantly existed just outside of it, but have changed your mind, and we are glad. We are glad you are coming into this body. We are glad. And we are glad that you are connecting this body into this higher energy, into this energy of your soul, letting it guide you, letting it lead you home. Crystal, what you need right now is more water, more nature. Electricity is affecting you more than you can imagine right now. Anything that you can do to stay in nature, stay calm, stay balanced, stay aligned. Keep your shield around you consciously. It'll help you when you are feeling the collective energies come in stronger. If you know that you are going to interact with people even though you love them dearly and they are not in the vibrations that you reside in generally, we will say put a protective shield around your body that keeps their energy field and your energy field separate. You can offer them the light codes that are within your energy body without absorbing any empathetic feelings towards their belief systems or current manifested circumstances. We are so excited for this conversation, and we understand that you are feeling a little weird and wanting to shut off this recording, but we are going to ask that you do not. We like that you are walking here in the woods. We like that your puppy is running along with us. We like that you are allowing these energies to go deeper within your body. And we want you to continue to interact with us in these ways. We have been telling you for years that it didn't always have to be about them. Because when it is about you, you shift and the content is more powerful. But when it is about them, you tend to vibrate closer to the human collective energy. One is not better than the other, yet your intention is to be in the highest available timeline. Your intention is to be connected to the highest aspects of your ascended self that you can reach in this now moment. And so we will say you continue to come here with us, and we will continue to provide you with all of the content that you are needing. There will also be many creations. We will come together and we will create together. But for right now, we are going to call this phase entering the body. We're going to call this phase entering the body. We want you to move your body. We want you to feel your body rejuvenating and getting lighter in every moment. We want you to remind yourself that food is medicine, and even medicine can be abused. We want you to remind yourself that your body is a self-sustaining mechanism and truly can begin to regenerate itself through the higher energies. Now, could you have done this when there was more fear and healing that needed to be taken care of? No. But now that the body is more in an energetic state of purity, you are able to find sustenance within the light.